Hey everybody, this is Red X Rain here with a brand new Let's Play weekend matinee special chosen by the winner of my Jaws subscriber challenge, Jay the Classic Gamer. It's the Goonies 2 for the NES. So if we don't press anything on the start screen, you get this sort of intro video cutscene thing from Fratelli, just saying that they're pissed that the Goonies threw them in jail, and so they've kidnapped Anne, who's a character that's not even in the original movie, but we have to save her. So, let's get started. So, it's a pretty basic platformer. Move around, you can jump, and you have an attack button, and the default weapon is this yo-yo, which is conspicuously earthbound, I guess. And that's our sort of our inventory map screen. The map is not helpful at all. But, well, I guess the inventory screen is kind of useful. So this is an extremely non-linear game. And as you can see, it actually is a really interesting combination of gameplay elements. So this, most of the game is like this. It's side-scrolling, enemy-avoiding sort of stuff. But there's these first-person rooms, and so you've got tools here. I just picked up keys in the previous room, and you can always unlock these little safes to get really useless hints. And there's a really weird hole in the wall, or in the ceiling there. It's kind of weird. It'll be important later, I promise. And sometimes the Fratelli brothers will come by. They're the only enemies that you can't kill. You can only sort of stun them for a little bit. So, man, where to begin with this game? So when Jay chose this game, I hunted it down and I played it for a couple seconds. I'm gonna take this, the magic locator device, which is not really necessary to beat the game if you know where you're going anyway. But being the completionist that I am, I'm gonna collect every single item that you can, and show off all the rooms available to you. So yeah, I started up the game, and oh geez, so much stuff happens. Here's a slingshot, which is another weapon if we want it. And here is a little old lady sitting in an empty room. I don't have glasses, but I have a hammer. Would you like a hammer? I just like to hit the old people. This is really funny, though. Ouch! What do you do? Just a remnant of some poorly translated, well, I mean, I guess it's poorly translated. You can switch over to the slingshot if you want by going to the inventory screen. Make it your primary weapon. It's pretty sweet. I mean, it's, projectile. I think it's a little stronger than the yo-yo, but I'm gonna stick to the yo-yo for now. But yeah, there's some really weird, surreal gameplay elements in here. Just like weird characters saying unusual things with unusual sprites. It's a really weird game. I'm really glad that Jay chose it. I'm having a blast playing it. I was about to say that I started up the game. I had never played this game before. I didn't actually know that there was a Goonies 2 video game, because I know there's not a Goonies 2 the movie, so I thought it was really weird. Like, I had to look it up. I'm like, was there a Goonies 2, and they based a game off of it? You got a few ways you can go here. I'm not going to worry about the safe. Now, usually, if you see an empty room, it means you have to hit the wall, either with the fist or with the hammer, and it usually means something will show up. Or you have to use there's other tools that we'll see that will help us find doors and items and that sort of stuff later. But yeah, I thought, like, oh, maybe this will make sort of another fun blind Let's Play. I played this for about 5 minutes just to sort of like get a feeling for the controls, so just so I wasn't completely baffled. It did not help. Oh my god, I was so lost. And I'm like, there's no way I can do this blind. I have to play through this game and figure out what the hell is going on. Otherwise, this would be like like, I think I can probably beat this game in maybe 3 or 4 20-minute videos. If I did a blind, it would take, like, it would be, like, 10 or 15 videos, because, I mean, there's just nothing telling you where to go. But at the same time, it's an extremely open game. Like, the only thing that really stops you is there's stronger enemies, I guess, and you would notice, and they would kill you, and you would be like, oh, I guess I'm not supposed to be here yet. But, I mean, it's, in the kindest words, it's a mess of a game. So, as you can see, we have a, oh, I guess I gotta use the hammer. We got a room with nothing in it, which means there's something hidden, and apparently we bust through there, found a door, and we found our first Goonie. In addition to saving Annie, you also got to save all the Goonies, and they're all locked in these little cages throughout the game. There are 6 Goonies to save, and then Anne, and that's really how you win the game. So, speaking of Anne again, and the whole weird thing about the Goonies, I feel like, gosh, okay, so I haven't seen the Goonies in a really long time. I've seen it, but I have not seen it in a very long time. But this game is so, it's weird for so many reasons. It's gonna get weirder, I promise. Oh, you bitch. There was a video game for the NES based off the Goonies, just called The Goonies, and it kind of follows the story, I guess. It's a really crappy platformer. But then they went ahead and they made The Goonies 2, this game. And I feel like it's like they wanted to make a better version of the Goonies video game. And here we get an old man telling us that this is a warp zone, the first one that we'll encounter. Let's go ahead and hit him and see what he says. Okay, he says, ouch, what do you do? He doesn't speak English very well either. And we get our first warp zone, which takes us to a completely different locale. Before it was pretty basic, I guess. We were in the mansion, the Fratelli mansion, and now we're in, like, some weird cave. The music in here is really badass, though. I like the level music. And I think this looks really creepy. You bitch. Just for that, I'm gonna hit you. And you know what? I'm gonna keep on hitting you. Keep sassing me. Speak English. Speak English good. I'm gonna give you one more... Oh my gosh. Well, of course. If you hit old ladies 5 times, they usually tend to drop candles. You know, they're just, like, hanging around in their little satchels. Another perfect example of, and that's getting ahead of ourselves, another perfect example of something that, like, how would you possibly, I'll admit it, I used a guide for this game. Yeah, secret's out. Like, how you would possibly know to hit her 5 times to get a candle, I mean, this game could be the worst game ever if you just don't know what to do. Otherwise, it's a pretty decent game. I'm actually, I'm enjoying playing it. And it'll be very rewarding to beat it. And with the candle, it allows us to illuminate these dark rooms. And we can go forward, right? And I went the wrong way. Oh, jeez. So here we are in another type of zone. A particularly annoying one, because it's ice. And I hate ice levels, because of course you slip and you slide and you end up falling off of platforms, and they're just such a pain in the ass. Fortunately, you don't spend too much time in the ice zone. Like, it's pretty limited. But still. What the hell's going on here? I'm trying to... Because, yeah. Because the enemies respawn, and basically I didn't really talk about this, so you're probably wondering why I'm just standing here. Enemies do randomly drop hearts, which fill up your life meter, which you've probably noticed in the top right corner. But they also sometimes randomly drop keys. And I need a key for the next room, so I'm just waiting for him to drop a key, which I'm sure is so completely entertaining to watch. I only got full health anyway. Do. Come on. I got a good feeling about this one. Okay, I got a good feeling about the next one. That was just a test run. Come on. Oh, sweet. All right, so we got our 2 keys. And let's see. I thought I could get more. I'm just getting greedy. And there's a walrus. And a breakdancing, moonwalking polar bear. And it's dark, so we'll go ahead and use our candle. And I think it's to the right. Yep, we got a boomerang. So not only are we Ness, but we're also Link. I'm Eskimo. There's nothing here, and they're. let's hit him and see what he says. Oh, what do you know? That guy's weird. He honestly doesn't do anything. And here we have a weird, conspicuous hole in the floor. But what we really want to do here, for now, is hammer this wall. And use the key, if I can get to it, for the glasses. It's one of the saves that you actually do want to open. And I guess these are the glasses that the old woman was talking about, the first old woman that I hit at the start of the game. Because she says, do you have any glasses? I guess that's kind of a hint that, like, glasses are an essential item to the game. And I hate this Eskimo guy. Why can't you be like that other nice Eskimo? So, as I was saying earlier, I feel like they wished so badly that they hadn't made the original Goonies. Oh, you bastard. I'm gonna fall off. God damn it, I hate ice. I guess this is gonna be, I'm gonna make this a theme of my videos. I'm always gonna die in the first video of every new series. I have to die. And you only get 3 lives in this game, and you don't get free lives by, like, collecting points or coins or anything like that. So it's really a pain to have lost a life this early, because the game does get a lot harder later. The enemies just become ruthless. So I'm not liking my chances, and I just want this guy to jump to the right, so he can. There we go. Most of the time, it's not actually worth fighting the enemies in this game. It's better to avoid them if you can. And obviously, there's something to be done here, because they wouldn't just have a empty room with nothing. And is it the glasses? Yeah, it is the glasses. Okay. And here's a helmet with another old lady. The helmet is not an essential item. I'm gonna let her go. I'm not gonna hit that old woman. She's feeling all right. The helmet is not an essential item. Basically, what it does is, in the Arctic zone, you may have noticed that there's what do you call those things? Icicles that fall, and if they hit you, you get hurt. But with the helmet, they just bounce right off. So it's just a little sort of defense item, I guess. But you don't need to get it. But again, I'm showing off everything, as I am so prone to do. Oh, sweet. And what else? Oh my gosh, how am I running out of stuff to say? How embarrassing. Let's see, let's go down here. I think I was going the wrong way. And head to the right. Yeah. And this little bastard. Oh, this I was gonna say, this song reminds me. That part right there, it reminds me of that Blondie song. What is it? Da 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 da, loving you, baby. Na, 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 na. Is that how that song goes? This is a weird sort of platform where you have to match the door up And if we go to the right here, we have a hidden door. If you hit down after going to the right, it's really weird. More Arctic fun. And this is a good example of why you might want to get the helmet, because... Oh my god, I almost fell off again. I would have been so pissed if I had died. I would have started over, honestly. So having the helmet, saved us from getting hurt there. So that's pretty sweet. And we got a useless safe. And let's see. I hate how picky it is about using the hammer or using the, just punching it. We have another Goonie to save here. Thanks, Mikey. You're braver than Brand. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna start saying it though. It's gonna be my new catchphrase. But I gotta get people to do brave things for me. Oh my gosh, can I make this jump? Ah, yeah, that's right. Kill that walrus. Oh yeah, another important element is for every Goonie that you save, your energy bar goes up 1 extra block, which is added incentive to save the Goonies. So this seems like a pretty logical point to end this episode. So when I come back next time, I will take on the rest of this game. It's not very level-based, so I can't say I'm going to go to a specific place just yet. But as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.